Good evening. I just wanted to make this video primarily so I can get in the habit of keeping you guys posted on what exactly is going on with this channel, as opposed to, disappearing for nearly 4 months out of the blue. This video is not quite unscripted, but it might as well be. I wrote the script for this in Notepad literally a good 5 minutes or so before recording, just so I could better organize and articulate what I actually want to say here. Without further ado, let's get into it. One thing that I really want to improve at is getting my content out at a reasonable time. The time between the May video and the tequila video is something else, for sure. But as much as I don't want to make excuses, I want to make it clear that there is a reason for that. I have a job now, and it's one that I didn't have during the production of the May video. Working in retail, especially at this time of year, my days are usually quite busy, and I honestly think I'm thoroughly overworked and underpaid, but really, that's not a discussion for this video. Things are particularly awkward right now as I'm right smack in the middle of making the transition from sales associate to assistant manager, meaning there are even more duties I need to take on. None of this is to say that I can't keep this up anymore. I can, albeit quite slowly, the tequila video is proof of that. And even if I were to take on more work, I wouldn't want to throw in the towel and give this up. I love doing this. I enjoy video editing once I get off my ass to do it, and I enjoy seeing the feedback roll in when I put out a video, even if I'm a tiny channel with a small audience. There are people that I know look forward to my uploads, even if it's just a couple of people, and that means the world to me. I'm not quitting, I'm not going on hiatus, but I do want you all to understand that videos are going to be a decent bit slower, at least for a while. I'm looking for other employment opportunities since, as I mentioned, and as some of my friends definitely know, I'm not the biggest fan of my current job. Living in a small town, my opportunities are limited, but hopefully I can find something that suits me better. One other thing I wanted to talk about is the prospect of branching out into other forms of content. My intent is, and always was, for this to always remain a primarily Arknights-focused channel. But that doesn't mean that Arknights is the only game I enjoy playing. I play Destiny, I play Warframe, and I play lots of other games that might not have as much exposure as I think they should. And I wouldn't mind giving them even that little tiny bit more exposure with the limited audience that I have. My main concern with this comes from quantity over quality, a philosophy that I never want to embody. That's part of why my videos take so long. Even if I'm not an incredible editor, and I'm definitely still learning, I like to make heavily edited videos with all sorts of wacky effects and fades and graphics and all that lovely stuff. That then begs the question, how do I make tripping over my words here. How do I make well-edited videos without making straight-up guides? This is the balance I want to try to strike. Again, Arknights will always be my main focus. It's what this channel is for, after all. But I do want to play other things. Devoting yourself or your creative efforts solely to any one thing limits yourself, and I think you need to live a varied life and experience and engage with a variety of things to truly, have a good time with life. And here on this channel, I'd like to think I'm always about good times. That's about everything I wanted to cover for this July channel update. If a video isn't out by the time August rolls around, I'll fill you guys in on the situation then. In the meantime, stay tuned, and I'll see what I can do. Good morning, good evening, and good night. You all have a wonderful day.